All right, the last one says simplify using, actually, it should say solve using the quadratic formula. So, first of all, the quadratic formula is x equals minus b plus or minus the square root of v squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So we just need to know what a, b, and c are and plug it in and simplify. So A is 1, B is 7, C is 10. So plugging it in, we get negative 7 plus and minus the square root of 7 squared minus 4 times 1 times 10, all over 2 times 1. Just be careful here, especially if B is negative, to put it in parentheses, because if you don't, you're going to end up with a wrong answer, okay? So it's not so important when B is positive, but when it's negative, it'll be very important. All right, so we're going to simplify all three parts of this. So I have negative 7 plus and minus the square root of, and this part that's under the radical is called the discriminant. I'm going to kind of work it out over here by itself. So 7 squared minus 4 times 1 times 10. If you have Desmos or a calculator that will do PEMDAS, you can just type that in. But if you have a regular calculator, be careful because it's going to do it wrong. So we got to follow PEMDAS. So parentheses an exponent, so 7 squared is 49. Then if you just type this in, 49 minus 4, it's going to do that first and then multiply, and that will be wrong. So you have to multiply next, and then add or subtract. So the discriminant is 9. Remember too, if the discriminant is positive, there's going to be two solutions. If the discriminant is negative, square root of 0 is 0, so that all goes away. There's going to be one real solution. And then if the discriminant is negative, then we have imaginary solutions. All right, still a solution, but it's imaginary. This one is going to have two real solutions. So we know the square root of 9, so we're going to keep on going. And we're going to keep on simplifying. So actually, first of all, sorry, we're going to split this into two equations at this point. One has a plus 3. One has a minus 3. So that we have negative 4 over 2 x equals negative 2. Negative 10 over 2 and x equals negative 5. So my two solutions are x equals negative 2 and x equals negative 5. All right, if this didn't come out evenly, if it wasn't a perfect square, then we'd end up with a radical left when we simplified. We'd have to do a prime factorization, but we don't have to do that on this one. All right, and you won't have to do that one most likely on the one on the retest, or I would be showing it to you. So take any notes you need, especially the quadratic formula, because I'm not going to give it to you in the next question, although we did in the test. So if you need to write that down, write it down and solve the next one. All right, that'll be the last one too.